Recently, I received a comment from one of my viewers who had watched my video, A Tale of Two Stoves, where I showed and demonstrated two small wood-burning stoves that I had purchased on eBay that were made in China. And one of those stoves was the Lixada hinged folding wood stove. And I had commented that there was a plate included in the kit that was designed to hold the Trangia knockoff, the Alocs burner that I have, and so it would work as a pot stand for that alcohol burner. And the viewer asked if I could demonstrate that in operation. I thought, well, it's raining in Nova Scotia after another snowfall. We had our freezing rain. I've already done my shoveling. I'm inside the house today. Why not? So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned. So before I begin, I thought I'd just show how I package my little Lixada wood burning stove and alcohol burner together. This is what I carried in right now. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep it in this package, but this is what I'm carrying it in right now. So it's just a small little nylon zip case. Inside I keep my bottle of alcohol, methyl hydrate, my Alocs burner in a plastic bag. I don't keep alcohol in it normally, but there's usually some residue and I just don't want it to leak out. So it's always better to keep it in a little bag just to be sure. You can never have too many Bic lighters. Regardless of what else I use to start my fires, I always have a Bic lighter. The stove, which I'll set up for you shortly. If I'm out in the woods, I'll usually lay down this piece of aluminum foil underneath the stove. It just helps to reflect up a little bit of heat and protect the surface below it. And a small wind shielder made from a piece of aluminum pie plate. Well, not pie plate, but one of those large aluminum roaster pans that you can get in the dollar stores and grocery stores. So that's the kit. Now let's put the stove together. That's the plate that's going to hold the Alocs burner. The burning plate. Don't need it, but I'll put it in the stove anyway. So normally all you do to assemble this, fold the sides around, trying to do this on camera, bring it together, and while holding it together, drop the pin in. That's it. Everything is together. Now I'll set it up on the stove, or my kitchen stove, where I'm going to be doing my testing from. Just before I do, I'll show you what the burner looks like sitting in the pot stand. There we go. No alcohol in it right now, but I'll set it up in a minute and put some alcohol in it and get set up for a burn test. Oh, so quickly, not a scientific test. I've put a small amount of methyl hydrate or alcohol in the burner. I didn't measure it. That wasn't the point. The point was to show this in operation. So I'll light this up. It'll take a second for it to come to the bloom. I have my GSI stainless steel catalyst, well blackened from use over fire. I'm going to put in 2 cups of water, sitting at room temperature. I think we're at a bloom. Let me just turn the light off. Yep, that looks good. Kettle on the stove. I'm going to start the timer. I'm not going to let this run for the full time that it takes. I'm going to stop the video when it comes to a boil. I'll show you it. Again, it's just to show this in operation. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, hopefully you can see the steam coming out. Not the fastest stove in the world. Certainly nice and quiet though. Yeah, that worked quite well. Kettle's boiling hard. I've got 2 cups of boiling water. Let me put the stove out. Push that to the side. I thought, you know, might as well make a cup of tea with the water. Labrador tea. Picked fresh, dried out, stored, makes a great cup of tea. So hopefully you have found this video helpful to you, that I've been able to show the Lixada wood burning stove with the Alocs burner, using it as a pot stand. Makes for a double use item. Convenient to carry. Works as a wood stove, works as an alcohol pot stand. Wasn't the fastest alcohol stove I've ever used, but it was effective. I wasn't in any rush. Able to make a nice cup of tea. So until next time, Shalante, to your health.